is John Alba Cutler, and I'm an associate professor in the English department. This is my first semester at Berkeley. I was previously a professor in English and Latinx studies at Northwestern University for 13 years. So this is a big change, but I'm really excited to be here. I research and teach about US Latinx and Chicanx literatures. Currently, I'm writing a book about a field that I made up called Latinx Modernism, which is a way of talking about Spanish language literature, mainly Spanish language literature, published in the United States in periodicals in the early 20th century. I've previously published about literature of the US-Mexico border, about assimilation, assimilation sociology, and Chicanx literature. So I have pretty wide-ranging interests in Latinx and Chicanx literature. I didn't know anything about Latinx literature until I went to college, and I come from a mixed family, Mexican-American and white, and the first course I ever took it was a Chicano literature course in college. We read a book called Y no se lo tragó la tierra by Tomás Rivera about migrant farm workers from South Texas. And my mom and her family had been migrant farm workers from South Texas. And so I was just kind of blown away by the fact that there was a literature out there that really seemed to kind of resonate with all these stories that I heard all growing up, and I just wanted to know more. And I ended up just going for it, really pursuing it in graduate school and beyond. My book is called Latinx Modernism and the Spirit of Latinoamericanismo, and it is really tracing the influence of Latin American Modernismo, which was a literary movement in the late 19th and early 20th century, how it influenced Latinx literature in the United States. And one of the things that I think that this I'm trying to kind of figure out with this book is what the purpose is of beauty and poetry for communities that are marginalized and oppressed in various ways. So I'm working with some different philosophical notions of beauty. I'm working with decolonial theory and trying to think about the kind of compromise, the way that notions of beauty are sometimes compromised through their association with Enlightenment philosophies that were really invested in colonial modes of thought. I'm teaching a class this fall that's directly related to my research. It's called Latinx Modernism. And I'll continue to teach courses in Latinx literature, the US-Mexico border, literature and film. I also, there's publications out there that people can read if you're really interested. I'm honestly most excited about the students. When I visited campus, I met with undergraduate and graduate students both, and was just blown away by how engaged and curious and committed all of the students were, both to their education and also to doing good in the world, to their activism and to social justice. So I'm just really excited about the students that I get to interact with and looking forward to making that a reality.